Hello and welcome to part 9 of my Greek campaign on Empire Total War. Now you're looking at a victory screen for naval battle, and this was against the Ottomans. Now I'll fill you in on all the details, but first I should probably click OK on that. So this is my fleet with my impressive first rate, the special unit here, and I've just seen off the Ottomans, and there was their second rates and whatnot. Now you're gonna know something very different. I've got a constitutional monarchy now, and that is for several reasons. The fact that I can the elections aren't so brutal, but mainly so that my diplomatic relations are better. You can see Great Britain is very friendly now, Russia is very friendly, and I've got an alliance with them, and so is France. So not too bad, but obviously all the Central Bloc hates me. That's fair enough. Colonies hate me, but that was to be expected. Maratha Confederacy doesn't, which is, well, indifferent for now. It doesn't really matter. But I chose that generally because I prefer constitutional monarchy over a republic, just personally. Even if the stats are better, I just prefer constitutional monarchy. And this guy's actually not completely useless, so that's good. I wouldn't mind having him as my justice. He's in the opposition. Gotta wait until next 10 turns for election, see if he gets in. But I get to keep the head of state thing each time, which is good. But no, so I quickly had a couple of turns, ended turns, and made my capital revolt so that I could get a constitutional monarchy, and I did that by upsetting the middle classes. So sorry to those of you who wanted me to keep with a republic, but I personally wanted to move on to a constitutional monarchy. So well, I'll be proved wrong if I suddenly get killed. But anyway, in the process of that, literally the last turn, when my revolution occurred and I retook Greece as the rebels and formed a constitutional monarchy, the Ottoman Empire once again declared war on me. And they did that in their same old fashion, which is, first of all, hit my shipping lanes. I do have an army in there to stop them, but they managed to do some damage to my port before I could get an army in there. So that needs to be repaired soon, but I can't do that until I get any money back. And obviously this is still recovering, Greece is still recovering from my revolution. So I do actually need to, some way, pop the taxes up a tiny little bit, smidge. So I won't go utterly bankrupt. And my farms have been hit here, which is why they're getting upset. But I'm just going to check that all my regions are happy with this if I leave them like they are. Malta's my main concern. They'll get a bit pissed, but they should stay alright. I've got an army here which I need to bring over, so my fleet will go there now, and take out this Ottoman fleet on the way. My army here can be pushed up, and we're going to start taking Ottoman territories. But first of all, I need to deal with these two units, which are just peasant troops. So I'm going to dispatch 2 units of line infantry to deal with them over here. And I'm going to auto-resolve this. And finally, my guys actually managed to completely knock them all out. I'm going to avoid going straight for Istanbul this time. I've got a spy in there so I can see what's coming and going. But they've got a lot of cavalry, camels in fact. Got their organ guns there. We've got a lot of forces built up here. But what I need to do is, once I stop the Ottoman fleets getting through, is either move down here and blockade their ports. Although once I defeat, actually, their only other fleet of any significance, which was over here, I think is the one that came back and attacked me. So I think that was their main strong fleet of second rate. So I can probably use this to perhaps blockade here. So once I do push the Ottomans back, they can't get back across to reinforce. And it will take them a while before they can build more ships of enough strength to challenge me. So what that means is I need to form up my men. These guys are going to stay here and be replenished, but this army is going to move out. So that is going to upset them way too much. Okay, I really can't do this with my taxes just yet then, because otherwise my guys are going to be way too pissed. So this army is going to make movement for Sarajevo and Bosnia, and then this army is going to need to go for Belgrade. But if I move my army out of here, I'm just going to see. Oh, they do actually just manage to survive. That's cool. But that's leaving that open to these guys. Well, my two line infantry are going to come back here, and this army I'm going to move towards Belgrade, so I can get some more funds, capture these provinces, reform my men. With this, the troops coming in from here, make a stand against the Ottoman advance from Istanbul. And while they do have more troops, mine are better quality, and I can hold off camel raiders with square formation. I'm just got to watch out for their artillery. So I am going to end turn for now, and I'll see you guys beginning of the next turn. So here we are at the next turn. My mission was successful here, which is my spy. So they're already moving troops up here, which I cannot allow. So I'm actually going to split my fleet. And I'm just thinking which ones. Looking at my ships to decide which one I should move. No, I don't want to move my strongest ship. I'll move this ship to go here. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, there's a navy here. 5th rate. That can be plugged. But for now, I need to move this ship here, so that the Ottomans cannot get across. And I'm going to use these guys to transport my army from Malta.
Ship's orders.
And I'm now getting income from next turn.
Yes.
That's good.
Troops forward.
Get these guys all onto my fleet,
And
and then get my fleet racing back to here, to my port, and then I need to take out that navy there. Well connected mistress. That's good. Treasury's good. Head state's good. Army and navy pretty poor. There we go. That's better. Can't fire any more ministers this turn. Damn. Okay, right. So once I repair this port, next turn I should get a massive boost to my income. That's not even my port that they're in, so that's fine. Don't need to worry about that. I've got some men here, but my army will be coming in very shortly to boost them up. Ooh, laggedy lag. Lovely. But I'm now going to take Belgrade here and just auto-resolve to finish them off. I don't want to demand surrender because I don't want to have troops getting out alive, to be honest. And how are they taking it? Not too bad. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to exempt them from tax because the extra funds are going to be needed.
yes.
And I'm going to move this army. No, I'm going to move it straight for Sarajevo, and then I'm going to link up some forces, bring them back. These guys are going to come into Bulgaria here, keep them happy. I need to rebuild these buildings in Greece as well, following my revolution. They've got Janissary musketeers. Janissary even. Janissary. Just going to merge these troops together so that they're more full regiments. There we go.
Your Majesty.
Okay, so I'm going to bring them up and take there, and right, Austria. I'm at peace with them. Should probably make sure that I'm unfriendly. I don't want a war with Austria. Can't gain a military alliance with them at the moment. And I can't gain a military alliance with Britain at the moment, but my relations with them are pretty strong, and I didn't really lose out anything with going for a republic, change from a republic to a constitutional monarchy. So that's alright. Doing alright there. Minor nations, anything to be done here? No. Okay. In terms of what I'm researching the socket bayonet. I can't research anything from my college at Bucharest because it still needs to be repaired.
Yes, Your Majesty.
But once I move up with this army, I should start doing some damage. The Ottomans start pushing them back. This time, if I can take Istanbul, I will hold it. So I will not have all that. We'll actually have a navy or some ships where I can hold them off.
Make ready.
So it's going to be about pushing them back here. That's a large force. I'm going to need an equally large army, so I'm going to have to combine all my forces. So I'll see you guys at the end of the following turn. Actually, there was something I was seeing, which was, I think it's here. Yes, this is the only other massive Ottoman navy, but it's too far away to bother me. Plenty of 4th rates and 5th rates. It's their trade navy. Quite a destructive one by the looks of it. Americans have got a trade fleet here. That's their only other navy, and here's Portugal. Okay, so I'm going to end turn. I'll see you guys at the end, the beginning of the next one. Right, so once again, the end phase turn is done. I've got a letter of demand from Serbia, but they're all cool and happy days now. I thought I was getting money this turn. Why am I not getting any income? I need monies. No. What happened? Really need that money coming in. To repair things. I thought that was happening this turn. What's going on?
Orders.
So I'm not going to bother with that. It's just a trade ship for now. Not bothering.
All away.
During that end phase, the only thing that did happen, notable mention, is that the Ottomans tried to take out my ship here, and it was an auto-resolve. Well, I auto-resolved it because it was stacked. The odds were apparently stacked way against me. They had more ships than me, and I wouldn't have fought it myself because I know I would have lost. I was going to retreat, but I thought, you know what, to hell with it. Last time I was very surprised when I auto-resolved with my fleets. Last time I was faced with a near impossible fight, and the AI came out on top and won it for me. So if it's like that, I'll probably just auto-resolve it. Except for ones where I know I've got the command and I can definitely win. I managed to take one of their galleys as a prize, which, to be honest, me is not much of a prize at all. Ah, they've got an agent here as well. I'm trying to assassinate him.
Death.
Yeah, honest. Yeah. Ottomans. Ugh. And now we move on Bosnia with my army here. And auto-resolve there.
Undefeated.
Region captured. Got it. They're going to be unhappy, but they'll soon become happy. After next, I'm going to see what they're like. If they riot next turn, then I'll probably have to put some stop taxes on them for a bit. That's as far as I'm going to push into Europe for now. I don't want to go to war with Austria. I really do not want to go to war with Austria because I don't have the strength to do it. I need to take out the Ottomans. Only then, once I've kind of conquered all the Ottomans here and taken out their other territories here, once the Ottomans are dead as a faction, then I could probably start looking to other conquests, etc. But if I maybe keep my alliance with Russia as long as possible, even into the late game, then that could be very beneficial for me. Eventually I would like to lead an invasion into India as well, because there's a lot of wealth to be had there. But I've now done what I said I would do if I was attacked by the Ottomans again, which was unite all of these territories here. I now need to bring my armies together once I can and move on Istanbul, which is what this army here, my navy, is going to do.
By the left.
But I'm going to take them all out besides this unit of cavalry, which is going to stay there. This army is going to move into Greece, and once they're replenished, etc., I can cost 3,000. Bloody hell! Once they're all replenished, etc., then I can start moving on, and what have you. Ah, yes, I know why men's going down there, because obviously I was bankrupt, so it was taking money from the regiments. Right, end turn time again, because I need some money before I can do anything else. Ah, good timing. I've got another rake being recruited on Malta. So just in case my one dies in the attempt of killing this one, it's all good. Letter of demands from Bosnia. Thought there probably would be. Ah, I have money. Right, these places need to be restored ASAP, but most importantly, my docks here, so that I'll get massive funds coming in next turn. Can any of these be repaired with funds that remain? Yes, that can. Perfect. Agent recruited, yes. Special demands. It's an unsuccessful mission, which is continuing my chap down here. Their agent's gone somewhere. Don't know where. Don't really care at the moment. And really, I should try and sabotage something.
Spying.
But I was detected while doing that. They're not moving out. The Ottomans are going to wait for me to draw battle to them, I believe. And that suits me fine because at the moment I really, really need to consolidate all of these territories that I've just taken. It's the only issue with taking these territories. I've got to wait now quite a few turns before I can do anything. I can exempt from taxes, but I can only do that really after the next turn once my trade routes are back up running. And so for now I can't even move my armies out or replenish them, which desperately needs doing because all of them are going to need quite a few thousand gold to replenish. Even my new army here needs replenishing. My navy here, I am going to just move along here to kind of scout the Ottomans. We've got a navy being built here, which will be no problem whatsoever. And there's a navy in here, so I'm going to try and target them by just crippling them here. Small army here as well. But again, that is none of my concern as long as I stop them coming across the land between Istanbul and Anatolia. So that's all good. They're building a fifth. They've got a fifth right here. I need to bring my navy back to there to deal with that soon. Should have left them there to cripple them for a little bit actually. Oh well. I have no gentlemen yet. I can get trade with Austria. Finally. No, not military alliance, not what I want. Request trade. And I can also do it with Sweden. I can get one with the United States doing that. That should be profitable. But they don't want to give me one. Fine, Sweden. Fine, no, they don't want one either. Prussia, we'll try them. So all these Central European countries that they want a trade agreement, that's cool. Sweden, how about now? These countries that aren't so friendly with me. They've all got absolute monarchy still. I'll try once more with the Americans. No, okay, fair enough. No, they still don't want an alliance. Still very friendly with me for now. Territorial expansion though is going to piss them off a bit. But obviously Russia does like me, which is good. I've got a strong ally there. As long as they stay with me anyway. I can trade to some of these guys. Let's try that, just to increase my trade a little bit. No. Mamelukes. Not bother there actually. No, I'll try them. Yes, trade agreement. Huzzah, huzzah. Right, so it's going to see my income. Whoa, 3k next turn, and enter. And once again, letters of demands following the end turn, but 3,000. Woohoo! Actually do some stuff here now. These guys will be fine here. Start replenishing forces, but before I do that, I need to get priorities, which is rebuilding these places here. Not upgrading anything yet, right. Now I can start replenishing my forces. Okay, that's all done there. They should all be happily replenished. Now I can start replenishing. These guys are just going to take far more, but look at my income next turn. 4,700 odd, because of all the new trade agreements I've made. So that's good.
Majesty.
And I don't know where that 5th rate's gone, but it's not in there anymore. But I'm gonna lock onto this port. Oh no, it is in there. So I'm just gonna stay there for now. These guys do need replenishing at some point. Not a lot though, that's good.
Fleet ready.
These guys need replenishing. And my agent here, can he sabotage anything? No, I'm just gonna go for this again. Successful. Hooray. I missed the little XP bar from Shogun 2 actually. Really missed that. Right, so my armies are replenishing. Then I'll have to build guards to leave here, which will be fine with about 5k funds. And then gather my men, build some artillery to support them. Definitely need some artillery. Which I'm going to get from here. I'll use the howitzers and the 12-pounder foot artillery. And then I will annihilate the forces at Istanbul. Once I've done that, Moldova is the only Ottoman territory my side of the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. So I will have complete control as long as I hold this crossing here, as long as they don't do any naval invasions, which I doubt they will do at this stage. I'm not sure if the AI ever got scripted or patched properly for that. But if I can take Moldova, then that's good. But I've got to be careful, I don't want to upset my allies too much. Let's look at me here. Right. Once I do take Istanbul, I probably will offer peace to the Ottomans for a while I build up, go kind of economic for a few turns, build up my buildings, get some research done, that sort of thing. But for now, I'm going to end this campaign part for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I've made possibly some controversial changes, possibly going for that constitutional monarchy. Some of you probably feel I didn't need to, but personally I just prefer having a constitutional monarchy. So I hope you have enjoyed this part. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video, and if you haven't already, I know I'm going to keep going on about this for a while, but please do check out my new vlogging channel, Lionheart's Den, or The Lion's Den, and please continue to, if you haven't already, watch the video that's on there. It's got a good ending, I hear. And yeah, that's pretty much everything else I wanted to say. Oh, I do need to mention, my 3,000 subscriber special video, which I was allowed to release the information of for that video and thus upload the video on the 7th of September. I've actually been requested to hold off for a few more days. I don't know the reasons why, but I've been asked by the Creative Assembly to hold off for a few more days releasing the footage and information that's in my 3,000 subscriber video special. So if you guys will bear with me for a few more days, I'm hoping it won't be too long. That video will come to you guys. As I said, I'm dedicating all the footage that I got from my Creative Assembly community event day visit to you guys. There's a lot of exclusive information and preview material in there, which is probably why I've got to wait until the Creative Assembly say I can release it, and I'm totally up for respecting that, and that's fine. I agreed I would, and I will keep up my end of the bargain. But I just I know I said to you guys originally the 7th, which was the date, but it's been pushed back. I don't have a clear date from them yet, but as soon as I do, I will let you guys know. But yes, so for now, sorry, that's going to be delayed a little bit. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I've already said, comment, rate, subscribe, yada yada yada. Thumbs up, check out channels, da 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 da. See you guys next time.